driven to win. I am driven. I am driven to win. No matter what has came up against me, I will take a stand. I will believe in who I was created to be. See, the world tried to take me out, but God said I got a plan and a purpose for your life. So now I must fight. I must continue to win. No matter what I come up against, I defy all odds. I change my narrative because I have the power to win. I am driven. I am driven by purpose. I am driven. Sisters and brothers, kings and queens, stand up and fight. Never lose sight of what's in front of you because you have so much work to do. Stand up and say, I am driven. I am driven to win. I am driven.
Yeah. SG. Let's go. I'm driven, no superstition, just accountable, reliable ammunition, self-motivated to harness the bigger picture. I am the light bearer of forgiveness, a champion of the power, determined and driven. Tea Nicole is a considerable.
Hello, hello, hello. I guess it would do some good if I cut my mic on. I want to say welcome to the Tea Nicole Show, and I am your host with the most, coming straight out of Pontiac, Michigan, Tea Nicole. So I want to say welcome to you, and you. You guys are in for a treat. We have the long lost brother of Anthony Hamilton. It's an inside joke, but when y'all see him, y'all might be like, I get it. I understand why she said it. And so I want you guys to do me a favor. I want y'all to like this video. I want you to share this video. I want you to tag your family and your friends and make sure that they watch us too, and just show up as your authentic self. So I have my brother, he's all the way from Texas, that I'm going to bring to the show. But before we bring him on, you got to do this for me. I said it already, but I'm going to say it one more time because I need y'all to like. I need y'all to share. And I need y'all to comment below so that way we can know that you are tuning in. And so again, you guys are in for a special treat. This is my first time officially meeting my brother, and I look forward to meeting him in person one day. But when I tell you, I'm so proud of what this young man is doing. He's changing his life, number one, for the better, but he's also helping to change the lives of other people as well. And so when y'all hear his story, you guys will understand why I just said what I said, but I'm going to bring him on. I'm not going to continue to belabor the time, but I'm excited to have him on the show. So y'all just bear with me. Hello. How are you this morning?
What's going on? Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for having me.
No, I'm so glad that you said yes to being on the show. So can you let us know who you are and where you're from?
So I'm from St. Louis. I'm gonna say St. Louis, Missouri. I was born in California. My father, he was in the military, so we traveled a lot. So um, I'm a person that if I'm gonna say who I am, I'm just a person really who respects the hustle. A person who, whether if you're going to a 9 to 5 or you got a business of your own where you building it from the ground up, when you're trying to make something for yourself and and pass down generational wealth. That's me in a nutshell.
Okay. So what is your name and what is the name of your business/brand?
Got you. My name is Tez Valley, and so my business is called Why Not Grind. So you can abbreviate it and say Y.N.G. I feel as though, why not get up and make something of yourself? Why not give your best? Why not try hard to be the very best version of yourself? I should be jumping into the chat, but um, why not be the very best person that you can be every single day? And it's hard to do that. It's not easy to get up and say, I'm gonna give 110 today, right? It's not easy to do that. However, you can build up a muscle. right? The muscle to be able to say, listen, like today I gave 90. Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna shoot for 100, right? The next day I'm gonna shoot for higher than that, or however you do it. But at the end of the day, that's what my brand is about. It's about just pushing through everything, because life is hard. So
I love it. So how did your business come about? So like why
uh,
did you start doing what it is that you do? Can you, and also can you tell us what it is that you do within your business?
got you.
Hmm.
So we do. I'm not gonna turn down any ideas. I put it that way. So I got so let me see. So I start really when COVID hit, I always have been an entrepreneur. I used to cut grass,
Hmm.
anything to make a buck. I've been on my own really since I was 14, 15 years old. So it but one thing that I would say, I mean, my upbringing, it really wasn't bad. Things happened the way that it did. So I can't bad talk anybody, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be who I am hadn't I went through the steps that the things that I went through. But
Hmm.
to say the least, I feel like when you're young, those are the years where you're going to be really. My father, he was a hard worker, so I mean, it was a time he had to see him. He had 3 or 4 jobs, right?
Hmm.
So for me, you don't work, you don't eat, and that was the mindset that I started off with, knee high to adopt. So uh, I've always had something going on. So
Hmm.
grind has been a part of me for forever. Anybody who know me will always tell you he got some type of work going on. He got something going on. He's not gonna walk around without a dollar in his pocket. And money isn't everything, but you definitely want to have some security, and that's what it's a tool. Is what it
Hmm.
is. A tool that's going to be able to get you to the next level. If you want to be able to help people, you're going to need some money, which means you need some hustle, this and that and the third. I could go. I try to stay away from rants, but this is an interview, right? So
Yes. So no. Cause so what you're doing is actually letting people know what it is that you do, because like my audience may not know who Tez Valley is. So right now, I thank you for sharing all of that, because
yeah,
a lot of people, they can see us as business owners but don't really know our story. So
good.
here I'm letting you tell your story, because people need to know how you started. But
Yeah,
you said something. I want to go back, because the thing is, you said you've been on your own since you were 14 years old.
right,
And so the thing is, so looking at Tez today
right,
versus Tez when you were 14 years old,
right.
how has that journey been for you? Like, let us
Uh,
know.
it's been a lot of self-regulating. I speak about this. Also got a podcast too called Y.N.G Grind, but I talk about a lot of self-regulating when you're young. I call it a lot of testosterone, right? When you're young,
Hmm.
you got a lot of magic in you, and if you don't know where to put it at, you can land yourself in some serious trouble. So it's like you have to do a lot of self-regulating and getting your structure. Now, like I said before, now I will say this. I've had some good guys around me. My godfather, he was a pastor. I'm still me, and my father. We still. I've always had him around me. It's like, but I had to travel this road really, in a sense by myself. You still have to make your own decisions, but yeah. So, because I don't want, like I said, I'm trying to. I know how some people get on interviews and they go nuts. They air everybody out,
Yeah.
all that. But I love my father, my godfather. He's passed. I love him. I love his family. I love my family. So and as time has progressed on, they all have supported me. They all have showed me love. I got 2 sisters. We all hustle. My sister, my oldest, and I say hustle, people. I'm talking about, you know, um, doing something positive, starting a business. Because when you punch a clock, just and there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel that everybody should have something on the side that they do that generates a dollar. You may work for a great company, excuse me, you may work for a great company, but if that company go belly up, you can't feed yourself, nor can you feed your family. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So after so many repeats of that, at some point you got to say, yo, um, I need some security underneath me. And everybody has a gift, things that they do that stand out with them solely. Like for instance, it's so many people that make t-shirts. It's so many people that design clothes. It's so many people that do it, but can't nobody do why not grind like me. That's
Mm.
mine. It's me. What Miss T do, like what she does. When I talk to her, this and that and the third, like at the end of the day, it's unique. It's her. Nobody can do this thing like she does it, and that's the reality behind it. I don't care how. I don't care if it's a saturated market. I don't care what the heck is going on. All you have to do is do you. Why not grind? So, and I think once you drink the Kool-Aid behind what you believe, whatever you believe, really and truly, you can do it. But everything mentally has to be built like a muscle, right? When you start off at the gym and you working out, doing your thing, you're not going to get the six pack in day one. It's just not going to happen. You got to go through a process. So, so really, why not grind is also about being consistent. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Stay at the wheel, like my godfather used to say. You got to stay at the wheel. You know, and yeah, it, it's just I thank you for having me on. You know,
Mhm.
but I'm trying not to. Like I said, I really would love to. I really would love to be in a position where I can give back
Mhm.
to because at the end of the day, I think what we lack mostly, what our young folks lack, is game, right?
Mhm.
Game that's coming from a real perspective. Like I had cleaning business. It didn't last long.
But
You
that's
know,
okay. Give it a try.
people can get in there and go boom. I've tried all these different things, and it only was getting me ready for where I am now. Because at the end of the day, me and my brother, we tapping into wholesaling. We doing that now. I started in school with information technology so I can be certified. Because like, believe it or not, you need education
Mm.
one way or the other. If you are in a position where you still in high school and going through that process, you got to stay there and knock that out, right? Because what it is, it's a key that opens up the next level. Now you can go off to college and do whatever you're going to do, boom, 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 that's wonderful, right?
Mhm.
So these are keys, man. When you get to the college level, it's it's really, you're going to get your grades, do what you need to do, but it's really going to be a lot of networking doors that you may have not been able to get into had you not went to school, right? So you
Mhm.
go to school to be, an engineer, right? For one, well, I'm using engineer, but if you go to school for one thing, somebody else in that same school maybe majoring in something else, you guys can collab. He may do marketing, you may do just business, and now you got somebody that markets. He got somebody that know how to run the business side of it. Now you got a whole team. You would have never ran into that had you never went to college.
Right.
So yeah, why not grind?
Why not grind? So I know you said something in the beginning about your business. You were saying that you don't turn down a business idea. So what are you currently working on with Why Not Grind? Because you do something that I've seen that I like the work. So what are some of the things that you are currently doing?
Okay, so we make what the actual clothing brand is coming together soon. I need to find a manufacturer that'll help me create the image that I'm looking for, because I wanted to do sweatsuits, but it's so scary when you're online. I'm a man and I'm saying it. You put your online and you like, yo, you talk to somebody you never seen before, and you send them 2 3 grand. You're looking for everything to go smooth, but when you look at reviews, sometimes you're like, you never know what the heck is going to happen. They might take your money and run. It's a learning experience,
Hmm.
but me right now, I I can't throw away nothing. I don't even want to attempt to do it. I would rather just hold out and find the right manufacturer. But between that, I have a real love for people who look like me, you know, and I'm not prejudiced at all. But so I say that to say this: I just created a image and it's a butterfly, and it's dripping chocolate. And what it represents is, you know, black is beautiful, right? That's what it really represents, is that black is beautiful. And I want that to touch every generation, and I want to figure out ways to make that to make it better, you know. Um, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, 'cause I can't hold any punches. I got to be honest, right?
Mhm.
Uh, I love my people. I want us to be able to rise to the occasion and not feel slighted because of our
Mhm.
skin. Can't do it because of our skin color.
Well, I want to say something to you. I first want to commend you for the work that you are currently doing and have been doing. Because again, just listening to you, it's like it's been a lot of trial and error. It's been a lot of like ups, downs, highs, lows. But if somebody is watching this video and you're connected to a manufacturer
Yeah,
and you trust them,
yeah,
send them Ted's way, because
yeah,
it's about, like he just said in the beginning, about the collaboration. Like, you
right.
never know how you can bless somebody else that's looking for something, that's out here doing the work, because Ted's could be somewhere doing something else, but instead he's inspiring people by the work that he's doing. So I want to encourage you, and I want to say thank you for being who you are, for showing up each and every day, and just not being afraid to tell your story. So here, I want to make this as comfortable as it can be for you to continue to grow, shine. And so I'm connected to a lot of people in
Okay,
this. So if you watching this live, do not be afraid to reach out to Tess, because guess what?
please.
He said it. He need the help. So come on, let's connect. Let's help each other. Let's lend a helping hand, because he'll support you. Listen, I'm gonna say something, y'all. This not about me. I'm gonna give Tess the floor again. But Tess has been supporting me. He ain't even known me for a long time, but he's been supporting me. This, listen, when I tell you, he done shared every video I ever did. He done tagged me in everything he do. So I want to extend the same thing to him. So if somebody from my network, if you watching this, or if you don't know anybody directly, you share this video and make sure they know this. He need what they have, and we all out here to win. We all can win. You hear me, Tez? We all can win, can't we?
Oh, no doubt, for sure, for sure. And I give credit where credit is due every time too. You know, you do work with me, I'm a put you up, we'll promote you, right? Absolutely. You know, respect to that for sure.
Yes. So, Tez, can you tell us more about whatever it is that you want people to know when it comes to you? So, you said something. I want you to speak to our youth, to our young people, because they can relate to you right now. So, I want you to speak to them, speak life. So, as a person that doesn't give up, like,
Yeah.
what advice do you have for a young person that might be on the verge of giving up?
Just simply say, sometimes you have to get out of your head about situations. things may look things may look bleak, man. They may look like you're just not going to make your way through the situation. But first of all, you know, believe in yourself. Uh, uh, I don't want to push religion on you, but I'm a believer. I believe in God. I believe He's gonna see me through whatever situation I'm in. Look, I done been down so bad, man. And in reality, where you want to do something crazy, you have to remember that one second can lead you in a one mistake can end your whole situation. You know, um, I have a son, and I'm somebody's son, and if the and look, you asked me, so I'm finna just I'm
Yeah.
finna
Hmm.
once if you get in the run in with the law and they get their hands on you, it's nothing your mother or your father can do. It's up to them. It's at their discretion what they want to do with you. Moms, pops can pull on your arm, they can hold on to you, but it's nothing that they can do if you put yourself in that situation. And everybody has greatness in them. Everybody has a special thing that they do. You know that can your gift can lead you to whatever you're trying to do. It's about how much you want to put into it. Regardless of if it look cool to you, you might, you might be something that your buddies don't like. Your gift might not tie into what they into. But if your gift is, because sometimes people can get looked at as a nerd, right? And I'm just
Mhm.
speaking to what it is. Like, hey, you could be the kind of kid that you could be into, wanting to be an astronaut, right? Your buddy's saying that that's lame. However, that's your gift. That's what you was put here to do. Tell them we can be cool. However, I gotta push towards what God has put for me here to do. Put me here to do. This is my gift. I'm into art, design, things like that. And my partners don't really like that. They're like, what is you doing? You know? But in reality, you have to be true to yourself. You got to be true to yourself. And following behind somebody else, you really only a crash out. And that term, what that really means is you just, you're a follower, you
Mhm.
know, regardless of how we spin it. If you're not following what you believe and your gift and what you feel is right in your heart that you know that you can do, if you're not following that, then you're following somebody else. So every tub has to stand on its own bottom. Build your boat, man, and build your boat and ride. And at the end of the day, you'll be happy. Here's a quick story. My god brother, he's a drummer, right? And when we was young, I'm like, man, let's go play ball, man. Let's go get up, with some girls and da. He very seldomly did that. And he stayed his course. And at the end of the day, to me, that's success. When you doing what you love to do,
Mhm.
that's success. You know what I'm saying? You doing you go, I gotta get out of bed and go, you know, it's it- well, if you're doing that, which a lot of people are doing that, right? Reality of it is that that person needs to start something on the side that belongs to them. There's
Mhm.
So that's for the youth and for the people who are if you could be 75, you know. Um, this is for the people who knew they wanted to build paper airplanes, right?
Yeah.
Whatever to do, right? You could nowadays you can design something like that and it could generate a buck. And I'm not trying to be, funny. I'm being honest with you.
Mhm.
Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on things that you want to do, regardless of who doesn't like it. Somebody will like it. Trust me.
I love what he just said. I hope somebody was listening to those Jews that he just dropped because it's necessary. And I love to hear it from a male's perspective because so many times women say children or kids or individuals, you keep going, you motivate them to do whatever. But thank you for being on the show today. Thank you for inspiring people. I said youth, but you right. This is for some adults too because they need to know no matter where you are in life, you can still make it. You can still do it. So I got to ask you, as being a business owner, what challenges have you faced being a business owner?
I would say, the most valuable thing you had is time, right?
Mhm.
So when you have to go and listen, you on YouTube, you paying money out to learn how to do specific things. Um, I would think that's the biggest, the learning curve, right? Those
Mhm.
really, and people, that's common sense, right? It's gonna be the learning curve on learning how to actually make that business boom, right?
Mhm.
Understand the marketing piece of it, and you know, I, I feel as though once you do get it, so for me, right, that's a challenge that I face. Let's say, for instance, with marketing, um, I really wasn't gonna be the guy like, yo, I'm all on live, you know what I'm saying? I want to be behind the scenes, but if you really want, like, the conversation you and me had, I know we on live now, but it was like, hey, you just need to come on and just do it, right?
Mhm.
Um, I don't I don't mind being on live enough that, but I just felt like I wasn't gonna be that person that could just kind of, tell people into my life, my personal life, and all of that jazz. But marketing, that's what that is. You don't have to do it all the way, but you at least got to be present online, showing your face. And that's to anybody that's doing a thing. Like, if you really want to have a successful business, you either need a spokesperson, somebody to say, "Hey, we got something going on over here," or if you want to save money, you would have to do it. So you got to have an online presence one way or another. You can give it to a model and let them read the script. However, pay that money, right? To do it that way. I got a young guy. He's in HVAC, and you're like, yo, what do I do with HVAC? You need somebody to put it out there. One of the things that I noticed about Money Mayweather always sends in, and this is not me being sexist, but he has a lot of women, beautiful women, that will go on and do the business for him. So he's figured out his marketing plan. Whatever it is for you, you have to go ahead and do it.
Mhm.
Old Spice has a big muscle bound guy on a horse, right?
Yeah.
You know that look, that whole thing. Yeah, you women know that.
Yeah.
So I mean, whatever is going to actually push you over the curb, you have to have an online presence nowadays for sure. Which is it makes it a lot easier for the entrepreneur now, because you don't need brick and mortar. You can have an online store, and people will shop that because they don't want to leave the house a lot of times, or they in motion and they can't make it to the store. So we are in a good space right now. 2024 it's a good space. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that would be a challenge, and that's overcoming that challenge is breaking out of your comfort zone and getting in the game instead of in the bleachers.
Mhm. So now I asked you about your challenges, but what have been your successes? So tell us about your successes.
My successes is what I'm doing right now, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Uh, and stepping out and making myself known instead of just putting up the work, like, because you can have good work, right? You can do an awesome job. You can be really doing a good thing, but because people don't know you, a lot of times they're like, "Yo, I don't," it's cool, but they don't want to buy it. Nowadays, it's more of an interaction, right?
Mhm.
More of an interaction. So
That's good that you say that. I'm so happy that somebody said it. So I want to say thank you for being here today. I want to
proud.
say thank you for stepping out of your comfort zone. Because the thing is, if you don't tell your story about your business, your brand, who else gonna tell it the way you want it to be told? You hear
Right.
me? So that's
Absolutely.
why I was like, come here, say it.
Yeah.
This is your platform to be able to be yourself. So thank you. Like, look, when I tell you this baby over here, what'd you say? What'd you
That's
say?
me.
Oh, you're so very welcome. Because the thing is, Tez, I hadn't met you before now. Like
Yeah.
we talked on TikTok. Y'all make sure y'all follow him on TikTok. He gonna tell y'all his information. But the thing is, he been sharing my posts more than anybody I know. So that's
Hey.
what I'm saying. Like just from that interaction,
Yeah.
being consistent, being present. He like, I'm gonna promote this young lady. I don't even know her, but he saw something that he liked, and so
Yeah.
he made sure he returned the love. So I had to give him the love back. So this is how this worked. This is how we're gonna continue to grow. So. Do you have any collaborations or partnerships that you're currently working with? Like, do you have any family friends that support you? Because I think you got some of your viewers on here right now that might support you, like
Uh,
that you want to send a shout out to.
um, Man, I sent everybody who's ever bought a shirt from me. Like,
Mhm.
I think all the names of who the baby shower shirts that I did. I'm coming with some new sauce for that. So stay tuned for that. Whoever got it, having a kid, I got you covered. But everybody who's helped me, endless names. Is my father, my pastor, my missus. Man, I just want to shoot out to everybody. I met you, Miss T. I don't really have any. Let me think. Let me think. I started up this wholesale thing with my brother Munchie. I don't know if he tapped in or not, but we in motion with this wholesale thing. Um, so that's that. I want to shoot out for him for that. for linking in with me, because I know sometimes I call my buddies up and I'm like, I got this idea.
I like it. Okay.
But me and him just happen to be on the same page with this. So the wholesaling piece is kicked off. Is we in motion. It's tedious, people, but why not grind? You know, um, like before I go on, the wholesaling space. Anybody who tapping into it, if you are looking for a property, uh, etc., let me know. You know what I'm saying? I got somebody. Anything related to mortgage, let me know. Anything you're trying to do, let me know. You want to buy a property, you're looking to sell a property, please get at me. But it's tedious. This is tedious.
Do you do that? See, now that's something that I needed to hear. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't really know until you tell them. So I'm glad you said that. So, do you have access to properties across the USA, or is it just in one area? Let's talk about that.
Across the USA, the thing is that yeah, like a database that I got access to. You're looking for a place, boom, we can get you going. If you're looking to sell something. So, we do fix and flips, and we look into uh buy them, sell them, however whatever you wanting to do with it, get at me. We looking to sell, and we do fix and flips. So if you're looking to sell, rather, so let me explain how it kind of goes, right?
Okay.
Wholesaling properties, a person looking to sell their place for whatever reason, right, will buy it, right? If you look into to buy a place, we'll find one for you. So that's the process. That's the process. But I can break it down more to them if they reach out to me directly. Any free information you can get it. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. But it's with wholesaling, you pretty much the middleman. You're the guy in the middle between the seller and the buyer, right? Like, hey, you want to put this property under you want to sell your property, boom. Okay, cool. How much you want for it? Okay, I'm gonna tell you this is total here, and you'll make a small percentage of a finder's fee, right? In between there for the buyer, if that makes sense. You get the
Mhm.
wholesale the finder's fee. It can range anywhere from 5 to 10K to 500 to whatever, So it's to me, you're really like a real estate agent, right? You just don't have to be licensed to do it. So this is free game, people. And it's like me and T just talking, but I know y'all hear me.
Yeah.
So, but
They listening because I'm listening.
it's
That's why I'm smiling. I'm like, you giving me some information. I'm like a kid in the candy store. I'm like, sometimes it's like we call out for something. So you like, I was your ram in the bush. Now you
absolutely,
my ram in the bush. And I
yeah,
believe that to be wholeheartedly, because it's some things that I have put out there. And I'm like, okay, so you said some keywords to me. So thank
yeah,
you for dropping those jewels and dimes. So see, bruh, he was holding out. Because what did he tell us about the wholesaling in the beginning? I'm thinking he talking about clothes, some some other stuff when it came to wholesale. So he's talking about real estate. He's talking about land. He's talking about property. So
right,
people, reach
100%.
out to Tez Valley. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do it today. So Tez Valley, how can people find you? How can they support you? Let us know.
Yeah, you can. So you can definitely reach me out. My handle is on TikTok is catchphrase clothing. You can put in Tez Valley though; it'll pull right up. Tez Valley 848. And then on Instagram, it is just catchphrase clothing. But you should be able to put it in on there too. Just Tez Valley, it'll pull right up on both of those sites. It'll pull right up. Luckily, my name is unique enough. I'm glad, so it's pulling right up. But yeah, if you follow T, you definitely can find me on her drop down too. It'll pull right up. But Tez Valley is on both of those. Even on Facebook, it's the same. Like I said, I'm really starting to get into the social media space. So following is got to come up, but I really haven't been tapping. I didn't tap into it prior to, so now I'm on it. So it's going it's going to go up. More images will go up. More T-shirts will go up. More hoodies will go up. More clothes will go up. So just bear with me. So
So
clothing soon. As soon as I find a manufacturer that I feel like we on the same page, I promise you, we're gonna lock in. And if you shoot them my way, we'll work something out. So
And not only that, he gonna come out with stuff for T. But he, because I had the pleasure of talking to him the other day, and he was like, "T, I might be doing these things," and I'm like, "Well, when you do them, I
yeah,
will wear it. I will wear it." So yeah, please, please, please holla at my boy. I
please.
need him to get a manufacturer so that way I can get these little cool things that I want to wear. I kind of got on one, but I ain't gonna say it because
Oh
it's
yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
this, but
Yeah.
you know, you know, Tessie,
But
you inspired me today. I would say, bro, you inspired me. So I need y'all to make sure y'all tap into Tez today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do it today. Inbox him. His name was at the bottom. I think, matter of fact, I put it in the comments. And if you click on this link where it has all of his information, you will be able to access him on Instagram. I don't think I put his TikTok on there, but catchphrase him. And also, if you follow me, Tea Nicole, Coach Tea Nicole on Facebook or TikTok, you will be able to find him because he's always sharing. I'm always reposting. He's always reposting. And I love the fact that he's available to you. So tap in. He does the wholesale on properties and he does t-shirts. But he doesn't just do that. He does a lot. Like he said, why not grind? I'm
why not?
grinding too. So I got you. Tez, thank you for that. Thank you for that. So is there anything else you want to tell everybody before we go for today?
No, I just thank everybody for tapping in, and I appreciate everything. Be safe. Get to it. Get to it, people. Get to it.
Y'all get to it. So I am Coach Tea Nicole. I want to thank you all for watching our live today. And I want you to do me a favor. If you see this on replay, please comment below. Let us know that you watched the show. And if you know a manufacturer, please send him Tez's way or send them. I ain't even gonna say him, but it might be a man. Who knows? Send them Tez's way because he's out here changing lives. He do clothing. He also does wholesale when it comes to properties. So make sure y'all connect with him today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do it today. Okay, guys? And we look forward to seeing you each and every Saturday at 9 a.m. If you are interested in being a guest on the show, I want you to inbox me directly on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn to let us have you on the show because again, can't nobody tell your story better than you can. And sometimes you could be a major corporation and people never knew how you got started, why you got started, when you got started. So we want to have you on the show. Let's have this conversation. Let's have this conversation because people want to know who you are, how you show up, where you're from. So, Tez, I want to say thank you again for being an amazing guest. And we look forward to seeing your business grow. We look forward to investing into you and for you to continue to just spread out love across the globe. So, have an amazing day, and we look forward to talking to you soon.
Peace.
Peace. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a good day.